They called it the Dream Project, a plan to give every Kenyan a decent home, a roof above every struggling family. To many, it sounded like a miracle. Affordable houses, jobs for the youth, a new beginning for the ordinary Mwananchi.
This is one of the most consequential days in my political career. That today I can hand over keys to citizens of our nation.
But in Kenya, every promise has two faces. The one you see in bright colors and the one hidden behind cement, dust, and silence. This is the story of how a dream meant to help the poor became another way to use them. The government called it the Affordable Housing Program, a promise of modern living, clean, secure, and cheap. They said, Juan, contribute now, own your house later. But the truth behind the numbers tells a different story. To get a single studio unit, you must pay a deposit of 48,000 shillings. After that, you're locked into a monthly payment plan of between 3,900 and 4,300 shillings. That might sound manageable until you realize you'll be paying it for up to 30 years. 30 years of deductions, bills, and waiting. By the time you finally finish paying for that affordable studio, you'll have spent over 1.5 million shillings, not counting levies, maintenance, or interest adjustments. Every month, the housing levy quietly takes a piece of your income, whether you applied for a unit or not. The government says it's to build for your future. But when the levy is deducted from millions of Kenyans and only a few houses rise, who exactly is being built for? Billions are collected, but transparency fades. Reports delayed, explanations vague, and the system grows fatter, while the Mwananchi grows poorer. Walk into one of the showrooms and you'll be amazed. Beautiful tiles, sleek cabinets, modern lighting, even furnished units that look ready to live in. But here's the catch. Those furnished homes come at a much higher price. You don't just buy comfort, you rent it for decades. What they call affordable becomes a lifetime commitment, one that chains the average Kenyan to debt disguised as development. To own what you can't truly afford, that's not empowerment, that's entrapment. From teachers to boater riders, every citizen contributes. Whether you rent or own nothing, you still pay. The system takes from your sweat and gives promises you might never touch. It's the perfect illusion, the poor funding a project they'll never live in. What's the use of paying for a house you may never enter, while your children sleep hungry in a single room? They promised beauty. They delivered blueprints. The houses that were said to cost 1.5 million now sell for 3 million or more. The gap between the plan and the price grows wider every month. Yet the marketing continues. Affordable? Maybe for a politician's child. For the real Kenyan? It's just another unreachable dream. Behind the construction helmets and press conferences lies the real story. A story of contracts, connections, and corruption hidden under cement. The same companies keep winning tenders. The same people keep profiting. For every affordable house built, a connected hand grows richer. To the public, it's a housing project. To the system, it's a money printing machine. Yet Kenyans remain patient, because patience is our national language. They still believe maybe one day their names will be called. Maybe one day their house will come. But in truth, the list is endless, the process unclear, and the promises recycled. The poor man keeps paying, the rich man keeps building, and hope becomes a tax of its own. Every new housing estate launched is another photo opportunity. Behind the smiles, billions shift hands.
You showed me the commitments up to 600 billion shillings.
Yes.
So these 100 billion shillings, are you able to say where it's going into?
The same government that taxes the poor calls them ungrateful when they question the plan. They call it development. But development without truth is just decoration. This is not about homes. It's about control. Control of taxes, control of citizens, control of hope itself. But things are changing. Slowly, the silence is breaking. The youth are starting to ask questions. The ordinary worker now understands. Nothing is affordable if it costs your future. Awareness is rising, and so is courage. Because when the people wake up, no system, no matter how powerful, can keep them asleep. Maybe one day, affordable housing will truly mean what it says: a home for the people, not a trap for their pockets. Until that day, we must keep asking, keep watching, and keep exposing. Because every brick built on deceit will one day crumble under the weight of truth. This is not just about buildings. It's about a system that feeds on hope and a people learning to fight back with awareness.